Alright. Let me show you how we got here. Alright, so in a large mixing bowl, add your flour and your salt, and then go ahead and pour in your cold water. From there, you're gonna wanna just mix it up. You want that ball of dough to be not too wet, but not too dry. Just tacky enough to where you touch it, it wants to stick to your finger. I usually just use my hand to mix it up. Feel free to add a little bit more water or flour to get that consistency down. And then the most important part, after you get the ball of dough down, cover it and let it sit for at least an hour. All right, now after your dough is set, go ahead and thoroughly clean your surface and sprinkle on the counter 2 parts flour to 1 part cornstarch. Go ahead and do the same thing to your rolling pin and massage it on there real good. Hello. From there, you want to grab the ball of dough that you have now, cut it in half. Put half on the counter that's prepped with the flour and cornstarch mixture, the other half back in the bowl. Now from this point, you can want to just start rolling it out. You're going to want to roll it out to a shape of a rectangle to about 1/4 of an inch thick. Now once you got your rectangle-ish shape, go ahead and take some of that mixture that's on your counter and pour it on the top of your rectangle. From here, just use one of your hands and spread it out back and forth as evenly as possible. You could even do a dance. Make it look like you're doing the Snoop Dogg dance on the meme, you know what I'm talking about? Now take one side of that rectangle, fold it over about halfway to 2/3, and take the other side and fold it over on top of that, almost like you fold in a letter. Now what you should have now is something that looks like a hot pocket. Grab your knife and start cutting across the short way and have each slice about 1/4 inch thick going all the way down. Now once you got all your strips cut out, the next important part is to grab some of your cornstarch and flour mixture and dust it on top of those strips. It'll prevent them from sticking once you throw it in the water coming up next. And then right here, you're going to want to throw in your noodles into a simmering, not boiling, pot of water for about 8 to 10 minutes. Now what we have here is some boneless, skinless chicken thighs cut into strips, seasoned with salt, pepper, white pepper, garlic powder, ginger powder. A whole small onion cut into half and then cut into half-moon strips. 1 clove of garlic, finely minced, and 1 small piece of ginger, finely minced. And half a head of broccoli that just happened fine in the fridge, but feel free to substitute with bok choy or even green beans. In a pan on medium heat, go ahead and throw in your onions and start cooking them down. Next, go ahead and put in your ginger, your garlic, and your broccoli and toss that thing around. You feel me? Then go ahead and toss in your chicken. Get that thing going. After your 8 to 10 minutes of noodles cooking in simmering water is done, go ahead and throw in a little ice bath. About 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. I added a little bit more after this pour. And then about 2 tablespoons of plum syrup. You can use oyster sauce if you don't have this though. And after 2 more minutes of cooking, you have the finished product. An udon noodle stir fry with chicken, onions, garlic, ginger, and some broccoli. Hope y'all like this one, man. Happy holidays. Always forward, forward always.